If you want a comprehensive series of in-depth astrology information in an audiobook format, check out the 4-part Elements series by Stephen Forrest. I had the privilege of narrating it to audiobook, and it's a must for any astrology library. His complete life's work in a 4-volume set. The Book of Fire, Earth, Air, and Water. Direct links to all 4 books are on hightimelinebooks.com or available on Audible and Apple Books. Welcome in to the TGI Friday Fun Edition of the Fun Astrology Podcast. Thomas Miller, let's wrap this week up. What do you say with a quick little look at what's going on today? And then we'll peek around the corner to next week. We have a full moon, next Friday, week from today. Yes, we do. But let's look up in the sky today. Crickets. That's what we have. We have nothing, no exact aspects up in the sky, but we still do have this, as Mark Edmund Jones dubbed it, splay pattern, where the planets are just scattered across the chart. And when we go into the grid view, I'm still counting 13 to 5 positive aspects to negative. So the general construction of what's going on right now is that planets are evenly distributed across the sky. That means energy is balanced from sign to sign and house to house. And because everything is based on a circle and it is geometry, wherever those angles exist, they are typically positive. So the connections, the wiring diagram of the planets right now is skewed to more positive. And then one comes in like tomorrow. Venus squares Neptune tomorrow, 8:15 in the morning Eastern Time. Venus is still there at the last degrees of Sagittarius. And the week before this one, we talked about these latter degrees and how that's been affecting things. And Venus is in fire with Neptune in retrograde in Pisces. This is for a very small, I hope, number of you. But if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're suspecting truth is an issue, well, it could possibly come out this weekend. I hope that most of you are not in that situation and that this ends up being a really great, just chill-like connection, reconnecting. Or maybe if you're in a really good relationship and you know that there's one little thing that you could kind of work on to make it a lot better, be a good weekend to climb over that box, that square, and just get that done. Get it out of the way. Talk it through, resolve it, and make it spiritual, because this aspect is all about spirituality. One way or another, however it shows up, it is about spirituality. Sagittarius, Venus, Pisces, Neptune, oh yeah. In fact, you could look at it that way. In your own path, maybe there is some kind of little thing that you could spend the weekend working on, journal through it, and from a spiritual perspective, climb up over it, and you'll be in clear space on the other side. Remember, that square, that tension is there to help you. It's the motivation or the kick that you need to get her done. Tomorrow night at just 11 o'clock Eastern, the moon enters Pisces, speaking of, so it joins that party. Next week is really light. We have Venus changing signs on Monday. It enters Capricorn. Kristin's going to join us on Thursday to talk about the moon entering Taurus. And, of course, that includes the full moon on Friday and also the last aspect before it goes void of course in that whole sequence is a trine to Pluto. So that's going to be interesting on Thursday. And then, yes, we will howl on Friday morning together. And we will clap, too, because at 9:20 Friday morning, a week from today, Saturn turns direct from its retrograde path. So we will keep it light here today. I know we're all settling in to the results of this week, whichever side you are on, just a lot of processing, and I respect that space. I will tell you what I'm keeping in mind, and that is that a spiritual renewal is coming with Pluto getting ready to enter Aquarius. I don't know, I'm not right, but I'm just saying you can almost kind of feel it, and that's what we've been hoping for. And that's what Dolores Cannon closed out her life talking about, right? So let's just say, yeah, maybe we're getting closer, and every day, here am I, Lord, send me, how may I serve, and looking for the good. And that's where I'm staying with it, is just looking for the good. Worrying a lot more about my own path than somebody else's. That's the thing. Focus on yourself. Climb that wall. Higher timeline. Merriman tomorrow. Level up on Sunday night. Back here on Monday.